Another tough day at the office for Ella here. What is this?
Hey guys, I'm Ella Dove, and this is What the Wellness, the show where I try out the latest and greatest wellness experiences to find out what's weird and what's actually worth it. So today, I am trying out one of the craziest experiences I've tried so far, which is a $2,000 Runway facial here at York Dermatology Group. I know it's expensive, but basically what's going to happen is the latest and greatest dermatological technology is going to be used in this facial, so I leave here glowing, lifted, plumped, without any downtime, redness, or irritation. The facial is 90 minutes long and there's 9 steps total. While we might not be coming back for a $2,000 facial anytime soon, with the 9 steps, each showing off a different emerging new technology in the world of dermatology, hopefully you get to walk away with an understanding of what your doctor's office has to offer, so you can understand what you might want to add to your own skincare and dermatology routine. All right, so let's go see if this 9-step, 90-minute, $2,000 facial is really worth the hype. So tell me, what are we about to do?
So we are doing the Runway facial, which is a combination of microdermabrasion, laser toning, ND-Med, which is radio frequency, a light chemical peel, LED light, and a hydrating mask.
All of the things.
All of the things.
Awesome, and what's it gonna do for me?
You are gonna notice that your skin is plump, it's firm, it's super bright, also lifted, and you'll get immediate results, and then it continues to work for the next few days.
That's fantastic.
So we're just gonna do a gentle cleanse, and then we'll get started with microdermabrasion.
Great, it feels good already.
Microdermabrasion is a gentle exfoliation. We're gonna use a little bit of crystal, we're gonna use suction to clean out your pores.
And so what is this doing for me?
So this is cleaning out your pores, really great for blackheads, also great for fine lines. So it's nice to focus around the eyes, around the mouth. And it is lightening pigmentation.
Great. It feels like a tiny little lobster crawling on my face, sucking things out of my pores.
Or like a vacuum.
Yeah, like it's definitely like a tiny little vacuum.
So these small, fine white crystals are exfoliating, similar to as if you were using a scrub at home.
I'm getting into those giant pores I have up there on my forehead.
So I'm just going to remove the crystals.
They kind of feel like tiny little specks of sand. What kind of patients do you see for microdermabrasion the most often?
So we have a lot of patients who come with breakouts or congestion. It's really a great step to do in a facial to prime the skin for laser. So really anyone can do microdermabrasion. It's just a nice way to clean the skin and a gentle exfoliation. We're about to get started with laser toning, and you are going to feel a little bit of heat. The other thing that's going to happen is you are going to smell a little bit of singe. So it's the laser picking up your peach fuzz. It doesn't remove any hair, but we go over it, so we smell it a little bit in the beginning.
Got it.
And what the laser is doing is stimulating your dormant collagen. So it's almost like fluffing up a cushion. So in a few days, you'll start to notice that your skin is plump, it's firm, you have a great glow. I'm just going to turn the laser on, and we'll get started. So I'm going to place shields over your eyes. And it's just a single beam of light that is stimulating collagen. So that sound means we're ready to go. You're going to feel a little bit of heat, okay?
Ready. Oh, I can definitely smell it.
And it's normal to smell it in the beginning, but it doesn't remove any hair. It's just going over your peach fuzz.
It just feels like a warm ray of sunshine
Yes.
in tiny spots on my face.
Yeah.
Feels good.
So we definitely would like to use the laser on the full face, but definitely we'll target areas for fine lines or breakouts. In the realm of lasers, they penetrate at different depths, and this is a 1064, so that means it's penetrating pretty deep. It's going right into your fibroblasts, and those are responsible for elastin and collagen. So I'm going to apply a little bit of cool gel on your skin, and this is for the ND-Med. This is really cold.
Ooh.
This is just keeping your skin cool, and it allows the machine to glide. You're gonna feel a little bit of heat. This almost feels like a hot stone massage, so
cool.
That's rather lovely. And this is using electrodes to penetrate heat in a target area. So you'll start to feel a little heat, you're gonna start to feel tightening, that's normal. Really great for defining the jawline, cheekbone, will work a little bit in here as well. And you'll see a real difference on your neck also.
Kind of feels like a little bit like a warm jade roller if I had to compare it to something.
Yeah. You'll start to see in a few days that collagen stimulation.
Great. So is this gel sort of helping to conduct the heat?
It is, and keeping your skin cool at the same time. This is almost similar to doing microcurrent.
Yep.
But it definitely, results-wise, you're gonna see it last longer, and it's a little bit stronger. You don't have that metallic taste.
Now you might be able to taste it.
I can taste it. Oh my God, I was gonna say that. I thought I was crazy.
It's like I
I have like a metallic taste in my mouth.
Yes.
So we're gonna get started with the chemical peel. It's a 20% glycolic. So you're gonna feel a little bit of a tingle sensation. It gets a little itchy, but it's not on for a very long time.
It's a pretty buzzy ingredient these days. Are you using it a lot more in your treatments?
So we like to use it after we use lasers to stimulate collagen. So perfect combination when we use laser toning or EndyMed.
Definitely tingling. What is the standard over-the-counter percentage?
Typically, it's about 10 or less.
Very cool. And what's the benefits of a peel?
So really great for dissolving dead skin cells, bringing fresh cells up to the surface. Also great for breakouts, for fine lines, for pigmentation.
Can you see the tingle?
And this is just a little bit of sodium bicarbonate. Your skin naturally will neutralize a chemical peel, but this really just helps it along. We are gonna get started with Colbert MD Brightening Mask. It's a coconut shell that has hyaluronic acid. There's also a little bit of lactic acid in here as well, and really great brightening properties like vitamin C and vitamin E.
Got it. And so hyaluronic acid, that's the incredible moisturizing
It is.
acid,
So super,
right?
super hydrating. It is a humectant, so it's pulling in moisture from the air.
What's the lactic acid doing here?
Lactic acid is also a mild exfoliant.
Cool.
But lactic acid is really great for calming inflammation and pigmentation. Just gonna get started with LED light. It's a combination of both red and blue. So red is really great for calming inflammation, stimulating collagen. Blue is great for any acne or bacteria. And it is really bright. In the beginning, you're gonna start to see blue, you're gonna see red, and then your eyes will adjust and you'll just start to see white. Okay, so we are all set with the LED portion. Going to remove your shields.
So what does the LED do with the mask on?
The LED is penetrating product. So anytime you use LED over a product, it penetrates it further into your skin.
I feel like my number one takeaway from everything I've done so far, it's just all about getting the treatment and the changes in as deeply to my skin as possible.
Yeah, it's really great to combine technology as well. So the laser penetrates very deep, and the EndyMed is also penetrating deep, and then the LED light is a little bit more superficial. So we're really treating your skin at different layers.
I mean, I feel pretty dang good right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of hyaluronic acid and probiotic on. It's our NYDG Essence.
And it smells good.
So we're gonna put a little bit of Dr. Colbert's Day Cream. So this is a blend of vitamin C, vitamin E, goji berry. So really great for brightening. And there's also a mushroom extract in here that's wonderful for hydration.
Very cool. Very into this cheek technique that you've been using.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of fascia massage that really is great to manipulate the muscle and also great to do after the EndyMed. So the last step is a little bit of sunscreen. This is a 17.5% zinc, which is high in the zinc world. There's a little bit of argan oil in here as well, and it's chemical free. And we're all set.
How do I look? I can't wait to look at myself in the mirror. That was honestly one of the most like incredible massages I've ever had, period, not just on my face. I feel like I wasn't expecting such a great face massage out of all of that. Oh, wow. Look, it's like all smooth. I mean, I look like I've been laying on my back for a while, but my skin is like baby face. This whole area of my face, and this is just so much smoother than it was before. I have like a baby face right now. Like my skin looks like baby skin. I am youth. So yes, this is hands down the most outlandish What the Wellness episode I've ever been a part of. They set me up in this delightful box of a room where I am laying in a full body LED bed, which is going to help with inflammation, help stimulate collagen production in my whole body. And while I'm experiencing that, I have an NYDG IV therapy drip with B vitamins, D vitamins, C vitamins, and zinc. But really, hands down, I'm getting the creme de la creme of what technology, dermatology, and wellness have to offer. I think I'm gonna walk away from here having a way better understanding of like what lasers really do, what microdermabrasion is, why LED light therapy is blowing up. It created a great template for me to take care of my skin moving forward. My pores are cleaner, I've been exfoliated, so that's great because now I can take my own steps at home to feel better about myself. Of everything I've gotten today, what would I take and what would I leave? I would say, a little while ago I would have said that I wasn't a huge believer in LED light therapy, but I actually think I already feel the effects on my face, and I think a lot of places have it now, and it can be a really affordable thing to integrate into your own wellness routines. I think the microdermabrasion already, right away my skin felt fully exfoliated, and the lasers I think are awesome, and I learned so much, and I think lasers, there's a really important space for them in skincare and maintenance and prevention, but maybe that's something I don't integrate into my routine until, 10 years down the road. A $2,000 facial is not accessible to everyone, and it's not even something I'm gonna get to do again. And I work in this industry, but I think exploring those options and having a better understanding of what buzzwords are like laser and LED light therapy can really help you figure out what you might want to integrate into your own routine and understand how to ask for it with your own doctors and your own practitioners. What the wellness? Want more of this? Subscribe to our YouTube channel right now, and we'll see you next time.